G'day guys, welcome to part 4 of ship tracking and filming with my Nikon Coolpix P900. This video is the results of the data I collected in the filming from part 1, 2 and 3. If you've been watching the series, I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't, you might want to go and watch the prelude parts. I've made a playlist of all 3 parts and I've put a link in the description to it, and it runs for about 18 minutes. Compiled the data with weather conditions, nautical miles to statute miles conversion and earth curvature calculator. However, I don't go on too much about a lot of that, but it's there if you want to pause the video and review it. I'm mainly concentrating on the distance ships are out in statute miles. Okay, we have the data from the Cassandra in part 1. Temperature was 23 degrees Celsius, the humidity was 61%, it was 30.7 nautical miles out, which converts to 35.3 statute miles. Alright, the data from the Gardenia Ace in part 2. Temperature was 22 degrees Celsius, the humidity was 70%, it was 22.2 nautical miles out, which converts to 25.5 statute miles. And also in part 2 we had the Rigneo. The data for that was temperature jumped up a degree to 23 degrees Celsius. The humidity remained at 70%. It was 24.4 nautical miles out, which converts to 28 statute miles. And last but not least, the data from the ECO Spitfire in part 3. The temperature was 18.5 degrees Celsius, the humidity was 49%. It was 28.1 nautical miles out, which converts to 32.3 statute miles. Okay, let's go back in time to parts 1, 2 and 3, just for a memory refresher. We'll have a look at some footage I got with the P900, and I'll display them here now in shortened, edited clips. I'm going to be talking in statute miles here now. So CROSSANDRA 35.3 miles out, Gardenia Ace 25.5 miles out, Rigno 28 miles out. Now the CROSSANDRA is almost 10 miles further out than the Gardenia Ace, and a little over 7 miles further out than the Rigno. Relative to the horizon, they look pretty much the same. So I'm going to eliminate those two and just concentrate on the CROSSANDRA and the ECO SPITFIRE. Okay, the CROSSANDRA is 209.99 metres long and 37 metres wide. The ECO SPITFIRE is 180 metres long, 28 metres wide. Okay, let's get out the calculator. Righto, the length of the CROSSANDRA is 209.99 metres minus the ECO SPITFIRE's length, 180 metres. We get 29.99 metres longer. The CROSSANDRA's width, 37, minus 28 for the ECO SPITFIRE, and the CROSSANDRA is 9 metres wider. The CROSSANDRA's hull is not hidden behind the horizon. The ECO SPITFIRE's hull is hidden behind the horizon. The CROSSANDRA is 35.3 miles out, and the ECO SPITFIRE is 32.3 miles out. The CROSSANDRA is 3 miles further out than the ECO SPITFIRE, and the ECO SPITFIRE is 3 miles closer than the CROSSANDRA. And if you look at the footage of the ECO SPITFIRE from part 3, the horizon does not look natural, does not look like a swell. It actually looks like a blue flame, like a grass fire in the distance. You can even see what looks like a blue flame jump up on the bridge, right there. I want to talk a bit about convergence. You can see here there's an upside down reflection of the ship, just in this section here. So I went and downloaded a picture of the ECO SPITFIRE from marinetraffic.com just to use for an overlay for an example. I've replicated a full reflection here so you get the gist of what I'm talking about. So we have this much of the ship reflecting itself upside down. So what I'm thinking here is, if there's this amount of reflection here, is there the same equal amount of reflection underneath, reflecting the water between the ship and the viewpoint, causing a mirrored wall of water blotting out the ship's hull. Let's compare this mirrored image of the ship to an image that is not mirrored. Now, that mirrored wall of water that I'm talking about, what would this ship look like if we could remove that? What would it look like if we could remove that mirrored wall of water right across that image from left to right? That's looking a lot like the CROSSANDRA did in part 1, even though the CROSSANDRA was 3 statute miles further out. And also, wouldn't you think if the ECO SPITFIRE was hidden behind the horizon because of curvature over a ball, that you'd see a lean on the bridge? Now don't tell me you wouldn't notice a lean on the bridge, because check this clip out.